everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to share my small but growing Tieks collection. I'm also going to talk about how I store them and also going to show you a quick reveal on the latest pair that I purchased. Let's see what else I want to talk about. And I guess just overall the wear and tear of them. So if you are interested in that, just keep on watching. So the first thing that I'll do is I will show you my newest pair of Tieks. So this is not a true unboxing because I have already opened it when I purchased it. I purchased this probably about 2 months ago. I just haven't worn it. I bought it for the summertime. So what I did was I just packaged it back because I wanted to share with you guys how it comes packaged. So this is the bottom of the box, and just go ahead and open it. And inside of the box has another box, and your shoe is actually inside of this box. And on this little flap, it does say Tieks there. Okay. So with every Tieks box, you have a bow here, a flower, and it just has an elastic that's holding the box together. Now, if you have like a little girl or something, you definitely can put this in their hair, but for me, my daughter wouldn't wear this in her hair. I wouldn't wear this in my hair, so I just either toss this, or if I'm donating to like the Salvation Army, I'll just put it in that donation pile. Go ahead and open it, and you get a card, and this card just kind of tells you what's inside, caring for your Tieks, about the returns and exchange, and that it takes 3 days to make 3 days to make one pair of Tieks. 3 days, 150 steps, one pair. So that comes like that. And then you usually get, what I have gotten in all my Tieks packaging, I've also gotten like a personal written note from the company. Or for instance, there was one time that my husband actually surprised me with a pair, and he wrote something in the note section, and they hand wrote it and put it in the box. Now, also in the box you will get this bag, and it is just a storage bag here, and inside of that bag you also get a reusable bag here. So this bag is it's good, like you can just kind of throw it inside of your purse. So just say for instance you work a job and you're required to wear certain types of shoes. Well, at the end of your day, you can just put those shoes in this bag, throw this bag inside your purse if it fits, and you can throw on your Tieks to be more comfortable. So you do get a reusable bag. And then your shoes comes packaged really nicely. It has tissue paper. And just pull that out. And I just actually noticed today that it actually tells you the color on the bottom of the box. I don't know if you can see that. So these are in the size 12, and they're ballerina pink. And it also comes with tissue paper at the tip of the shoe. So these are what they look like. And it's just a really soft pink. And they're leather. And they're leather inside, and the inside where right here is just what is it called, like undone leather, I guess. It's just the raw leather here. And you do have a little bit of, put that here, you do have a little bit of stretch, like a little bit of elastic. I don't know, is that elastic? Yes, I think that is elastic, but you don't have the elastic in the back, which is really good, and it makes it really comfortable. I have had some ballerina flats in the past that has the elastic in the back that is really uncomfortable. And then on the back of the shoe, you also have this blue strip right here, and that is patent leather. So this is what my newest pair of Tieks look like. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into my collection. So the first pair of Tieks that I purchased were, and I'm sorry, they're dirty. I've worn them. They are my mustard Tieks, and they just look like this. Now, like I said, they're real leather, so the oils from your feet will change the color of the leather over time. One thing about these is that I personally don't have to wear socks with them because they are real leather. There's no reason for your feet to smell unless you just have really bad smelling feet, I guess. So I don't wear socks, but you definitely could find no-show socks to wear with these. So my first pair of Tieks that I've ever gotten were these mustard yellow, and it's actually showing up like a bright yellow, but it's not. Let me see if it'll change. No, it's not that bright. It's a mustard color. Okay, and then the next pair that I purchased were the red ones. Okay, and the same thing, it just changes over time. It's just like if you have a handbag that have untreated leather, it just ends up changing color. Okay, and then my next pair, are my fuchsia pair, and I really love these. Like, I don't know, they're just, I haven't worn this one as much. You can see that the leather is not as dark as the other ones. The more I get, the more I wear them less, which I'm okay with because they are on the pricey side, and I don't want to just wear them out and, you know, not have them for a long time. So the next one that I purchased, and my husband purchased the fuchsia pair for me. This one's a little bit hard to get out. Okay, so the next one I got is this sapphire. This is just absolutely beautiful. And again, I have not wore them for that long, so the staining of the leather hasn't changed as much. These are just beautiful. I love these. Out of all my pair of shoes, these are the ones that I love the most. The ones that I wear the most are the yellow ones. So this one is the last one I have, and of course the pink ones that I just got. So now I'll show you how I store them. So two reasons why I store them the way that I'm about to show you is, one, I didn't like the way, after I got my second pair, I didn't like the way that they look on the shelf. And I decided that I wanted to store them more compact. And on top of that, I was like, oh, you know, I already told myself that I was going to get more pairs. And I don't have a lot of room in my closet. Like, my closet is really small. So I went to the Container Store and to see what they had, and they had this container right here. So this is where I store them. I just, oh, this thing is heavy. I just added the pink ones in, and then I have one extra slot here. Okay, so this is actually a drawer. So I can just, every time I want to get a Tiek, I can just go ahead and you know, just slide the drawer out, and it just sits on my closet floor. And if I want to get another container, hopefully they have these still, I can just go ahead and continue to stack them. Now the container was $19.99. It still has a tag. Yes, $19.99. And then you have to get the inserts I mean, I guess you don't have to get the insert, but I just like to be able to divide them. And the inserts, I believe, were no more than $10. If I can find it, I will try to link it down below. I know, side note, I know sometimes I say that I'm going to link stuff and then I just totally forget about it. But I will definitely try to link that below, so you guys can check that out. So that is the way I store them. And I wanted to show you just quickly what I meant about storing them on the shelf, what I didn't really care for. So when they're on, when they're on your feet, of course they're flat, but when you go to store them on the shelf, they look like this, and that was just really irritating. Now I don't know if eventually, if they will just start going flat, if you just store them on your shelf, if they'll eventually just totally go flat. I know mine don't go flat because I do store them folded. So that is how I store my Tieks. So now let's talk about, I guess, comfort, wear and tear, and then we'll go into the cost. So for me, they're really comfortable. I don't know how they will feel if you were to wear them every day, because I just kind of wear them when we're kind of just going out, or if I have to run to the store real quick. I am a stay-at-home mom, so there's no need for me to wear them 8 hours straight somewhere, like if for a woman that was working. So I have worn them for a long period of time, like when we went to like theme park, the zoo, and they were comfortable. But what I'm saying is, I don't know how they will feel after you wear them, day after day. So if you're working Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and you have to stand on your feet, are they comfortable? I can't say. So, but for me, they're comfortable for a day or two, probably. I'm assuming 2 days will be great, whatever. Now, I just wanted to share with you guys the patent leather ones. When I got the patent leather ones, they felt a little bit tight. So I probably could have exchanged them and gotten a 13. And if I didn't mention, all of these are a size 12. I could have gotten a 13 just to probably be a little bit more comfortable, but I was like, you know what, I'll just stick with the 12. So what I'm thinking, the patent leather, since it doesn't really stretch, you might want to up a size. I'm not sure if that's with everyone. So if you do own Tieks and you have more than one patent leather and more than one just the leather, please comment down below and let me know if all the patent leather ones are a little bit tighter than the leather ones. That will be interesting to know, because I do feel like my patent leather ones are a little bit tighter. And they're handmade, so they all fit a little bit differently. I know when I purchased my red ones, and I'll show you right here, the top of my toe right here, it was kind of leaving a red mark on my foot. But eventually this just stretched out and it was fine. Maybe after 5 wears or something like that, 5 or 6 times wearing them, it felt good. So that's one thing to note. Another thing to note is, and I mean, I've cleaned it. I constantly try to clean it, but now I've changed the way that I wear them. So my yellow ones were my first one and my red ones were my second one. So I wore them all the time. And I started noticing, and I'll show you right here, this wear right here. Now this is from me driving. And what I have come to the conclusion of doing now, I've cleaned it. Here, I'll show you what one looks like. Okay, so this is my yellow one. This one, probably can't see it there. This one was really bad. It actually wipes down really well. I just used some baby wipes, no scented baby wipes, and it works well. So that is from driving. All my other ones, or I should just say my fuchsia ones and my blue ones, don't have that, because now what I do is when I know that I want to wear my Tieks, I will wear another pair of shoes, like my flip-flops or a pair of sneakers in the car, and then when I'm getting out of the car, I'll just throw these on, just because I don't want them to wear like that. And there was one more thing that I want to show you, and it's only on the red one. It's not on the other ones. and I don't know why. I don't know, maybe I scraped them somewhere and just didn't realize, but I did scrape the leather here. And like I said, I don't remember scraping it, but I mean, it's on my feet, so I'm not noticing. But I do notice that it's not on the other pair of shoes. So that is that. Okay, let's talk about, are they worth it, or the price? Okay, so let me grab my computer real quick, because I just wanted to kind of share with you guys the different prices. Okay, so for all of my leather ones, they are $175. The patent leather range is $195, and they have a section. If you go on the website, and I'll link the website down below, they have a section that says prints. And while looking at that, it looks like it ranges from $235 to $295. And I'll try to insert some pictures of the ones that the different price range there. So then you have the patents, which are all $195, and then you have the classics. So the classics are basically all the leather ones, like my red and my mustard ones. And then you do actually have a vegan collection, and the vegan ones are all, I can see them all at once, so they're all $175. So the only ones that range between prices is when you get into your prints. So are they worth it? For me, they are worth it. What I can say is try one, okay? And then when you try one, then you can know if they're worth it to you. I personally love them. For one, I have big feet, and it's hard to find shoes in my size, especially closed-toe shoes. I can find sandals that's, you know, good, because I usually wear size 11 in like flip-flops and sandals. So to find a closed-toe shoes that's in my size was really difficult. So just that alone drew me to this company. Now, when you purchase your, you know, shoe, whichever one you want to, you know, purchase, just to kind of get the feel of them, you can walk around in your house with them. Just make sure that they're not dirty, that you don't go outside with them. And that will give you the opportunity just to kind of test them out, maybe for a day. And then if you decide that you want to keep them, you know, hopefully you don't get addicted like I do and want basically almost every one that they have, but you know, you will add more to your collection as you go. So I think definitely if you like ballerina flats, if you know, like a different variety of colors, because they have tons of colors to choose from, then definitely try Tieks out. They're amazing. Their customer service is amazing. I remember my first pair, my yellow ones, had a little scrape in the leather, and it was easy. I just went on the website and I let them know that this was what happened, and they said, okay, go ahead and package it back up and we'll send one out to you. They actually send it out to you before you even send your other ones back. So let's see, what else can I say about them? I mean, I just love them. You know, I want to add more to my collection. I'm pretty sure I want to add at least 2 more before the end of the year. So that's, I believe, is it. I don't think I have anything else to say. So that is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for stopping by and watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.